a passenger in all that. My managing skills, obviously, so many better managers out there, but it's based on energy, on emotion, on relationships and all these kind of things. And that takes all of you. That's just how it is. It needs all of you. And in the moment you think, okay, they can't do it like that anymore, then you can do it maybe a little bit different. Also, I'm who I am and I'm where I am because how I am. So with all the good and the bad things, it is, and if I cannot be that anymore, stop it and tell the people. That's how I understand it. I didn't stop, and I didn't say it after 1 year, I didn't say it after 2 years, not after 3, not after 4, after 5 when it was difficult, stuff like this. It was not one time a little idea. It was not my idea when I signed the new contract. I was 100% convinced in this moment we will go until 2026. 100%. But how can I underestimated or judged it wrong. It's not my level. My energy level is endless because it always was, and now it's not. Yeah, and then we have to change.
Jurgen, Cameron Pope from TalkSport. Jurgen, there can be no argument you've had extraordinary success with this football club. Is there one moment from your tenure you can look back on more fondly than any other? And equally, do you leave Liverpool Football Club with any regrets?
No, and I'm not in the mood to think about that. To be honest, I do that here today because it had to be done. But I'm not in. I don't have to remember anything now. The best in my idle world, the best memories are still to come. To be honest, so let me say it like that. So I'm not in that mood. There are so many moments that I would anyway probably mention the wrong one because I'm not prepared. But that's not about today. I have no regrets so far. I have a lot of special memories. Nothing to mention today. We are here to answer your questions actually, because I thought the most important people know already. So our supporters who want to watch it could watch it, and who the players know it. So that's done for me. But of course I do that today as well, and it's absolutely fine. But it's nothing to add on, really. We can clarify things. We can speak about. I saw only this morning, surprisingly, when he came out and said Jose Enrique, which I like a lot. And he obviously has a big Liverpool heart, but he said, whatever I say, I think that's what I understood, whatever I say, it's still about FSG, and I can tell you, Jose, it's not. Nothing to do with it. So, this time, what I had here, it would be so easy in this job to just blame the owners and say, yeah, we would have won more trophies if FSG would have spent more. Was I always happy with each second, what we did exactly? No. But it was absolutely fine. This club is so different, how Billy said, because we built 2 stands, which will last forever. They will stay there. If there's not an earthquake, they will stay there. So the stadium is wonderful. We built this AXA training ground where you are. Wonderful. This will stay for the next 30, 40, 50 years. Wonderful. Everything set. We did what we did properly. That's really important. We did it the Liverpool way, what I loved. So, and that we didn't win with 97 points, and we didn't win the Champions League final. It had nothing to do with that one player was not in, or we would have spent for another one 120. I understand 100% that it's a fan view, fine. A professional view can never be like that. It just can't. So my job, if you blame anybody for not winning the Champions League 3 times more often, probably, yeah, it's me. It's my job to make that happen, to work with the team we have. And not becoming champion with 97, and you forgot the next number, what was that, 94? Something like that. It's me. Nobody else, because everybody brought us to that point. 97 points is exceptional. Having a team who can gain 97 points, exceptional. Having a team who can qualify for the Champions League, exceptional. So it had nothing to do with that. Yes, it was super intense. Super intense. And I cannot tell you if losing a final is more intense than winning a final, because I didn't win a final that often. So I can tell you losing a final is super intense. So, and that obviously over the years added on, yeah, it's like a tree. A few more rings, stuff like that, you have them, and at one point you have to make sure you get a rest. And again, what I said yesterday, doing the job for 24 years, I arrived here as a normal guy. In my understanding, I am that still, 100%, and I never lived a life. I never. And I want that as well. That's true. But I never wanted that much that I had to think about it. I just wanted 3-4 weeks in the summer somehow is fine, but it's not anymore. So, and whatever will happen in the future, I don't know now. But no club, no country for the next year, no other English club ever. I can promise that, even if I have nothing to eat, that will not happen. So, and that will not happen as well, by the way. So, thanks to Liverpool. And so that's all That's all okay. But it's too important to do it with 50%. It is just too important, and that's why. And this team is set up for the future. When I said Liverpool 2.0, that didn't include me, obviously, for the next 10 years. So, but the team is there, the basis is there, and whoever comes in cannot give anybody a guarantee to win trophies, but can give as a good chance to play really good football, and that's fine because we will get a top manager here, and then there will be good football. And what we all learned and improved and did in the last few years, and this changing from doubters to believers and staying believing in difficult moments, if we keep all that, then it is a wonderful future ahead, and that's all I want. And I want not be the passenger who is disturbing that process.
Billy, Mark Ogden, ESPN. Just in terms of the process of replacing Jurgen, do you have a timescale in place in terms of, do you want it to result before the end of the season, or do you want to be respectful in terms of the team has to do what they have to do before the season finishes? And I know you're not going into the name game, but do you have a target in mind, an ideal successful rate?
Yeah, no, Mark, appreciate the question. I think from our perspective, I wouldn't want to set an expectation, number one, because this is a process that we need to go through. As I said, it's a process that we have gone through in the past. The way we operate as a football club is to ensure that we've looked at all the information, all the data. We've done our proper due diligence, and then we'll make a decision and we'll have an announcement at that time. So I understand the question, but I can't commit to a timeline on it. It will go on in the background, and you can be sure that we'll be doing everything we possibly can to make, as Jurgen said, the right decision for the future of this football club. That's the way we've always operated, and that's the way we'll operate through this process. But at the same time, it's not to be a distraction. This is about making sure that this campaign continues, and that the team continue to perform. And as I said, when we have something to say, we'll have something to say at that point.
Andy Hunter, The Guardian. Jurgen, Alex Ferguson once announced that he was stepping down at the end of the season and changed his mind halfway through. You could short a sabbatical. Is there anything that could happen? Like winning the league, winning the Europa League?
Step down twice. Sorry, I didn't know that. Alex Ferguson stepped down and then changed his mind.
He said he was stepping down at the end of the season and changed his mind halfway through. You could short a sabbatical to take the Liverpool job. Is there anything that could happen over the next 4 months, winning the league, winning the Europa League, that could re-energise you and make you change your mind?
No, nothing. Alex Ferguson, I really didn't know that. No, nothing. I respect Alex a lot. I don't know what drove him that time. No, I really thought a lot about it. How I said, the situation was always clear because of our relationship we have in the club. Was always clear. I have to make a decision at one point because nobody else would have. It's just like the trust and the respect we had for each other, and that the owners knew as well. I would take the decision because I don't want to hanging around and doing a job somehow. So that's why I thought it through properly, and actually I want everything this season. It wouldn't change my mind, and if we don't win anything, it wouldn't change my mind. It's a decision I made independent of any kind of results. A big one is the potential of the team. I really see that's a good basis. It's a really good basis. Not more. So we are not better than other teams or whatever, but we have a good basis to work with, and that's really important, and that's why it's a good moment to give it to somebody else.
The Observer, providing you with the latest TikTok drama from across the UK. Follow me across the socials for the very latest TikTok drama. Check out my link tree for all the details.